Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, Divinely Transformed. My name is Lisa, and whether you're new or returning, I'm glad that you're here. Welcome to your daily reading for June 7th, 2022. Before I get started with the reading, let me remind y'all that this is a general public reading, so some, none, or all of it may apply to your situation, so please just take what resonates and leave the rest. Also keep in mind that time is fluid and not linear, which means that for each individual person watching, that means this could have already happened, this could be happening right now, or this could happen in the very near future. And past, present, or future on the timing. And also keep in mind that these readings are timeless. I just date them for documentation purposes. You could really some random person could really stumble upon my channel, like in the future sometime, fall upon this reading for whatever reason, and it could totally resonate with them in their current timing. So that is entirely possible. So timing doesn't necessarily mean squat because it's very fluid. Also keep in mind that we all have free will to change the outcome of any reading at any time for any reason. And then we would get blessings or karma accordingly. And Jupiter and Saturn dictate that. So, ooh, it's a little stuffy in here. I'll turn the air on for a short bit anyway. It gets really cold in here really fast. So I'm probably going to be turning it off during this video. But I hope y'all are doing well. And I'm just going to go ahead and get started with the reading. And this reading's going to be long. This is like 2 readings in one. I was told to do the divine reading and the karmic reading. And so I have the divine reading in front of me, and I have the karmic reading to the right of me. So whenever I do the karmic reading, I may kind of shift over there a little bit more. So, I won't have to, turn so hard to look at those cards that are over here. But this is a double reading, so it's your daily double for June 7th, 2022. So, and like I said, this is just when I'm recording it. This is just when it's for documentation purposes only. So, the first card that came out, we're just going to do the divine side because it's right here, and we'll start with the positive first. The first card that came out is the 2 of Cups. And also because this is going to be a double reading, I'm not going into the astrology because I do have to get up early. That would take forever. So, this is going to be as fast as I can get through it. I will call out all the signs. And I did get a couple small little downloads about this reading. And whenever I get to it, we'll discuss that. 2 of Cups. Everyone knows what that is. That is mutual love between 2 people. It's very unconditional. It's very pure. It's, mutual. Clarifying the 2 of Cups is the Strength with the Empress. So this is an Empress who has Leo in high placements in their chart. They're very loyal. They're very loving. They're very compassionate. They're very forgiving. They're very tender-hearted. And, and they're very abundant. They're the Empress. They're focused on their work, their finances, their home, their family. And we have the 2 of Cups again with the 10 of Cups. That's ultimate happiness and contentment within home and family. And I love how the 2 of Cups is clarified by each other in the same stack here. This is beautiful here. And someone is very much deep in their emotions here, because clarified by the Two of Cups is the Ace of Cups. This is a rejuvenation, a brand new beginning in love. We have the Magician here, which is Gemini energy. Oh, and up here we have Strength is Leo, and the Empress is Libra, Taurus, potentially Cancer, but doesn't have to be. They could be in anywhere in someone's chart, and it could resonate here. But this is a different person here. Ace of Cups is being brought to you by a magician. Empresses, someone who has Gemini or Virgo in high placements in their chart. Someone who is a master manifester. They're ready and they're making love happen. They're the ones that are rejuvenating this love here. Clarified by the Magician and the Ace of Cups is the Two of Wands, which is a good decision to make here. And who's making that? The King of Swords, the Gemini. The King of Swords is in the upright. And that means that, the King of Swords is extremely intelligent. They're fair. And they've made a decision. And they've communicated this, or they're about to, or they're going to, or something like that here. But it is a good decision to communicate this whatever you gotta say that will re-spark love in a rejuvenate a divine connection here. And we have the Nine of Cups here. This is wish fulfillment here. This is something that this Gemini really, really, really wants to do here with this Nine of Cups. We have the Nine of Cups. We have the Two of Wands. This is going down the right path. This is making a good decision here. And this is being very clear on wanting to do that. And there's going to be some very happy and clear communication here. Coming soon here with the Chariot. This is victory and success and forward movements. This is someone who has persevered. They have had much success in conflict, and they're overcoming adversity. And and well, the Emperor and the Empress mirror this energy, to be honest with you. They're both in this Chariot energy. But it's in different ways. And this Emperor is on the way. And I got to download something about by the time that the new moon in Cancer. This is, scheduled to all be gone down and all said and done by. And the new moon in Cancer is the 27th. It's a Tuesday. It's right after the 17th. Am I seeing that right? I can't see very far from far away. I'm trying to look at my calendar from far away here. New moon in Cancer is on the 28th. So that's what I got. And I don't know. Timings have been delayed before in the past, so we shall see. Clarifying the Chariot, we have the Page of Swords in the upright. This is important communication coming in very soon with the Chariot here and the Three of Cups. So this Emperor is riding the Chariot here. Three of Cups is happiness and celebration. This is good times ahead. I'm hearing that song, Let the Good Times Roll, in my head. Let the good times roll. Yeah. Whenever this information comes in, it's going to be nothing but victory and success and forward movement. And this is coming up twice. So this is definitely a mirrored energy between the Empress and the Emperor. So, clarifying the Chariot, we have the Five of Wands in the reverse. So this is what's coming out of conflict here. You know, this is, you know, making the peace. Coming out of conflict means wrapping up a karmic cycle of being the King of Wands in the reverse. King of Wands in the reverse, they're either abusive and violent and manipulative, and they can't control their emotions and sexually promiscuous, or they're a pussy. So take it how it resonates for you. The King of Wands in reverse could be either or. But whichever the case is, 1111, neither one is very much conducive for anyone's stability here. And this Emperor here is well aware of that. And they're done with being the King of Wands in reverse, no matter what that means for the situation here. This is someone coming out of this low vibrational King of Wands energy and stepping in their Emperor energy in the upright here. Also clarifying the Five of Wands in reverse is the Nine of Swords in the reverse. Coming out of conflict also means being able to come out of their head and stop overthinking and stop worrying and stop having this anxiety here. And that karmic cycle is about to be closed, needs to be closed, or will be closed, or whatever, something like that. And then we have the Judgment in the reverse with the Queen of Cups in the upright. Yeah, and this is the need to wrap up these cycles here because this Emperor has gotten karma for not standing up for themselves and being in fantasy land and not taking action when it came to, you know, the love of their life, the Empress, the reciprocation of love here. And this Emperor got karma for that here with the Judgment in the reverse. So we have Cancer energy. We have the World here, which rolls all the fixed signs. Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, and Scorpio. And Judgment in the reverse is Libra and Aquarius in the reverse here. So I mean, I know for my particular divine masculine, he has Libra in the 5th house of romance and matters of the heart and risk-taking. And, you know, this is all about matters of the heart, you know, feeling much love for this Queen of Cups here and, you know, not expressing it and just being under judgment for not expressing it and not taking action towards the love that they had for their divine counterpart here. Queen of Cups is someone who is very loving and giving and nurturing and intuitive and compassionate and maybe even psychic too for some of y'all. Take what resonates and leave the rest. We have the Two of Wands in the upright. We have the Two of Wands in the upright in 2 different spots. This is making a good decision for love and wisdom. And you and Emperor, you're having victory over everyone who would attack you at this time. So don't let that worry you here. Clarifying the Two of Wands is the Knight of Pentacles. And then we have the Three of Pentacles and the Hermit. So for a long time, you have not been collaborating with the Empress, who is in hermit mode here, who is isolated and busy working here. So, you know, you're the Knight of Pentacles here, Emperor. You've been, you know, working with the Empress for a while here. But the Empress has been working alone with the Hermit here. So it would also just be going down the good path to be collaborating with the Empress, who was in isolation again. You know, that is where your longevity is. Collaborating with the Hermit. The one that you left out in the cold. Emperor. That, I mean, it's no shade or anything. It's just, it is what it is, right? The Hermit is a spiritual teacher. Someone who is a spiritual teacher, spiritual master. Oh. This is saying that for a long time, you've been collaborating with my platform and others while in isolation. And that was a good decision for you to make. And the Knight of Pentacles is here showing that you've been doing this for a long time. And clarifying the Two of Wands, we have the Knight of Wands. So because of that spiritual guidance that you've been getting for a long period of time on these platforms here, you've accumulated the spiritual wisdom needed in order to take that action here with this Knight of Wands to create the ending in the karmic marriage here. That is divine timing to do so. That has it's taken a long time to end with the Temperance and the Death card here. And because now we have the Hierophant and the Seven of Wands. So wherever the Emperor has Taurus in their chart, they're standing up for themselves. They're actually doing something about it for once. Standing up for themselves, and they're ending these karmic marriages that they've really been tempering from doing so for a long time. But they're doing it here. So signs we have on the board is Scorpio, Sagittarius, and Taurus. And this is all in the Emperor's chart somewhere. And we had the Three of Cups. This is happiness and celebration, victory and success. I mean, well, not victory and success, I'm sorry, but that's up here too. But the Three of Cups is just celebratory energy. This is happiness. This is like it's kind of like celebrity energy, sort of like just very happy energy, very celebrating energy. So great celebrating times. We got the Four of Wands. This is unconditional love, safety, security, stability, dependability, a peaceful home environment, and also moving in, commitments, future marriage here. Whatever. With the Knight of Swords, this is happening very fast here, very swiftly. The Emperor here. So, the Emperor, they want that happy, stable, loving, and peaceful home, and they're taking swift action toward it. And there's going to be a lot of happiness and celebration within this home. And 2 cards actually clarified this 3 of Cups here. King of Swords with the 9 of Cups again. Notice how it came out twice. King of Swords with the 9 of Cups. So this Geminian's making a wish. They have Aries in their chart. They have Gemini. They have Taurus. They have Scorpio. They have Sagittarius. And they have Libra somewhere in one of their houses. Yeah. But this is their wish fulfillment. This is everything that this Emperor wants and desires here. But this is also about healing as well. Because the Emperor wants to preserve their health. And they just want to be happy. And clarifying the King of Swords, we have the 10 of Swords. We have the 8 of Pentacles. And the 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. So this is a saying that this Emperor is speaking the truth. They're completely ending these karmic marriages here. They're no longer working on them. And they're no longer overgiving. They're no longer giving to these karmics here. With this 8 of Pentacles in the reverse, they may actually put an ending to their employment for some. Because, I mean, it is here. But it could just mean that they're done bending over backwards and putting in that work with the karmic situation. Take it how it resonates for you. Leave the rest. But I gotta say, what's here, it'll be different for everyone. For some, these emperors are walking away from a job and a marriage. And for some of y'all, it's just a marriage. So take it how it resonates for you. Leave the rest. And we have the 8 of Cups here. They're leaving it all behind. They're done with it. And they're putting it to rest. They no longer want to put in the work in this relationship. They no longer want to continue to give anything else to these karmic marriages. And they're done. Period. The next card that came out is the Strength card. This is all about loyalty and someone who is just very much very strong, very compassionate, very passionate even. And this is that fire sign Empress here, Sun, Moon, or Rising. We have the Devil here. And I was like, this is clarifying the Strength here. So it is the divine feminine here that, has the Leo in their chart, maybe even double Leo in their chart. And they're very attractive. They're very vibrant, they're very confident. They're very passionate. They're very creative here. And then we have this Capricorn energy here with the Devil. So I was like, all right, let's clarify what's this Devil doing? 7 of Cups, Ace of Cups. They're thinking about love. They're contemplating, like, all they could do is just think about how much they're attracted to this Leo Empress. And that's all they could do is obsess about obsessively thinking about how much they want to offer this new love here. And they're just really trying to find a way to offer that love here, because they're kind of confused and they're really just overthinking. Like, what do I say to rejuvenate this connection between me and Empress here? Like, they're really just really overthinking this. Just speak from your heart, man. And honestly. Like, that's really all you need to do is just be vulnerable and open up and be real. That's it. There's nothing to really think or worry about or contemplate. Like, I don't know. So clarifying the strength is the Lovers. So for some of y'all, this Empress is Leo rising, and this Emperor is a Gemini rising. These are their ascendant signs, and but it could be different for everyone. But this is a connection that brings joy and pleasure and brings happiness to couples here. And this Emperor is making the decision to follow their heart and go with the love and the loyalty here. Because really that the Emperor wants someone that they can count on. They can't count on this karmic feminine for anything. There's no stability with them here. This Emperor needs and craves that stability. And really, the Empress and the Upright, they want that too. But, and they can each help provide that for each other. Whereas there is no stability in this karmic situation here. So clarifying the Lovers here is the Three of Wands, the Sun, and the Knight of Cups. So someone's this Gemini is really planning their future out here, and because they really just want happiness and babies and illumination and just love. And this Knight of Cups offer, like, will take that Queen of Wands and turn them into the Sun. Because right now the Queen of Wands is in their strength energy. Yeah. But this love offer will put the Queen of Wands in the Sun energy. Happy, bright, shining, illuminating, passionate, creative. Just super duper happy here. And I'm getting that this Emperor wants everything to be perfect for that to happen here. Oh, I forgot to clarify this Nine of Cups here. Nine of Cups is the Page of Pentacles, the Star, and the High Priestess. So the Emperor here, they're following their intuition. And it is what this Emperor truly wants and desires here. To completely follow their intuition. To heal the situation between themselves and the Empress. And start something new here with the Page of Pentacles here. This is learning, trying, starting, doing something new here. And that is, they're really being highly guided to heal the connection. And that's what they really want to do. And that would be something very new for this Emperor to be doing. So, let's go ahead and seal this reading off with a rune, and we'll get to the karmic read. The ruse. Nothing can stop the Taurus. When the Taurus makes up their mind, and a Taurus wants to be free from something that they've been long-term stable to and committed to, the Taurus, they're patient, they're steadfast. The Taurus, they're awesome because they're faithful for a long time. Stable, dependable, loyal, until they're not. Until the Taurus sticks up for their belief system. And then whenever that happens, they turn into the motherfucking bull. And nothing and no one can stop them. A Taurus, they'll hang in there, and they'll be in there for the long haul. They'll try and they'll keep building, keep building, keep building, keep building, keep building, keep building until they're done. And when this Emperor is done building with the Karmic, this Emperor is going to be standing up for his belief systems and what they want to do. Follow their hearts, follow their desires. I'm not going to read it because it's been coming out for days. It's a waste of time. But nothing can stop a Taurus when they made their mind up. When they're fucking done, they're done. Karmic Feminine showing up as the Queen of Swords in the reverse. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in the reverse because they lie. They're nasty. They're a bitch. And they're a master manipulator and a fucking con artist and an above average liar. I'm getting Grand Trine of Air. This person had so much potential here, but they turned out to be the Grand Trine of bullshit. And it really takes someone super duper clever and smart to outwit this Karmic Feminine, who's very smooth at the tongue. They know what to say. They know how to say it. They're very slick. They know what to say. To lie. To manipulate. To do whatever they want here. Six of Cups. They learned it from their mother. From their parents. This is a generational behavioral trait, but I think this Karmic Feminine might be better at it than her mother, to be perfectly honest with you. I mean, she was born to be better with that Grand Trine of Air, all that bullshit going on here. And that's someone who is extremely unhealed with lots of toxic childhood wounds and patterning that they continue. This person's very foolish, and this Emperor knows that it would be extremely foolish to start anything new, and they're absolutely refusing to. And the Wheel of Fortune's in the reverse here too for the Karmic Feminine. which means that they're losing opportunities, and they're definitely losing this situation. Their whole lives are probably crumbling around them because of the karma that they're under. Aries, Aquarius, and Sagittarius energy. So wherever the karmic has Aries, Aquarius, and Sagittarius, that's where they're really taking a beating at this time. As well as Libra, I'm hearing, but it's not here, but it is. Libra is here. Seven of Pentacles in the upright. So this karmic feminine has done nothing but invest in lies and manipulation, period. This is the nastiest, most cold-hearted bitch that you would ever encounter. Nobody wants to encounter the Queen of Swords in the reverse. Never. I mean, none of the signs in the reverse, but the Queen of Swords in the reverse, they could rip your fucking heart to shreds with just a few words, and they love it. They invested in it, and they've done it, and they've invested in it their whole lives, I'm hearing. But clarifying the Seven of Pentacles, we also have the Lovers in the reverse and the Tower in reverse. They want to continue with keeping the situation the same. No love in the situation, but no end. This karmic just wants to keep this karmic pattern continuing over and over and over and over again with no fucking ends because of money. And because there's a lot more fucking pentacles over here than there is over here. Let me tell you. The Lovers is Gemini, and the Tower is Scorpio in the reverse. They're really taking a beating in those placements as well. Because this karmic refuses to change. They're absolutely afraid to change. They refuse to change. They're not budging. They really... Whatever. We have the Page of Swords in the reverse. They're watching, stalking, spying, observing. Of course, they're still stalking. And this is with no communication too. With the Page of Swords in the reverse. And also, this is gossip as well. So this karmic feminine is going to be spreading all kinds of bullshit gossip because they've been blocked with the Eight of Wands in the reverse here. Because they've gotten the bad news that they've gotten left, and this emperor is reconciling with their empress, and now they're being ignored and blocked, and they're really just being super immature about it, because this karmic is just really in this page energy a lot. Very immature, very childish. They're very hateful and spiteful. Clarifying the Page of Swords in the reverse is the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Whenever they're in their feelings, I really believe that for a lot of them, they have this Capricorn moon. But whenever they're in their feelings, that's whenever they're stalking and they're gossiping. And these karmics are in their feelings a lot. They're very, very insecure. They're very, very bitter. They're very, very angry, mean, bitter, resentful, jealous, all of that shit. And they're especially, the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. They're the greedy gold digger here. They're not stable at all here. And clarifying the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse is the Five of Pentacles. They're going to be in poverty. And this is two cards confirming that the karmic is going to be ignored. No communication. Blocked. And this karmic is going to be forced to face their fears here with the Cancer moon in the reverse. And their fears is getting this divorce and losing that financial stability that they've been so overly focused on for so long with entitlement. And nobody has the right to do that. They were just overdoing their power and control here. It was all about the money. And they're being forced to face their fears, to get divorced and no longer have this financial crutch that, they've had for so long. The next card that came out is the Seven of Swords in the reverse. This karmic has been exposed. Their lying, their theft, their deception, their trickery has been exposed here. That's all they do is lie. They're a compulsive liar. They lie to everyone they meet. They lie for the fun of it. And then they want other people to go along with lies with them. And like I said, this is a familial trait here. Clarifying the Seven of Wands in the reverse is the Queen of Swords in the reverse and the Four of Pentacles in the upright. Now, this can be two things, one or the other, or both. So I'm getting that the karmic has been exposed for lying and stealing money. Or this karmic has been exposed for lying and manipulation and keeping secrets. Yeah. What's that Four of Pentacles about? Please and thank you, Holy Spirit. I don't want all that. Star in reverse, the Ten of Cups in reverse, the Sun in reverse, and the Death in reverse. Well, what else is new? Yeah, they don't want to heal. They don't want to have any hope or faith. They don't want to be happy. They really don't want to be happy with the Sun in reverse. They're very unhappy with the home and family, and they're not content. Really mad, really vengeful, very vindictive. And their health is deteriorating because they don't want an ending. They're hanging on. They don't want this to end here. It's like they're actively doing all kinds of drama bullshit to try to keep this hanging on. It's stupid. It's very toxic. It's very codependent. Whatever. Clarifying the Seven of Swords in the reverse is the Eight of Swords in the reverse. So when the karmic gets exposed for all this bullshit here, this Emperor's freeing themselves here with the Eight of Swords in the reverse. Because clarifying the Eight of Swords in reverse is the King of Pentacles reversed with the Six of Wands. Yeah, they're getting victory and success and public recognition for taking back their money and their commitment and getting this divorce and no longer financially supporting this karmic feminine. So, kudos to you, divine masculines, who come into your power and stop investing in karmics and, proceed with your destiny as it's supposed to have been. So, good job. So that's what they're doing, going to do, about to do, or need to do. So take it how it resonates for you, Emperor. Leave the rest. Also, the next card that came out is the Two of Pentacles. So this karmic has been living a double life for a long time. You know, they present themselves one way to the world, and they're exactly the opposite behind closed doors. They pretend to be a very kind, humanitarian, that they want to help people, and they're well-to-do, and it's just fake. And clarifying the Two of Pentacles, we have the Eight of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles. These emperors no longer want to invest in being imprisoned in this marriage here. They're done. They don't want to invest any more time, energy, emotion, or anything into these marriages here. It kept them stuck and blinded for a long time. It kept them trapped here. They kept them feeling trapped and tied to this situation. But they're no longer investing in that feeling trapped energy. They're releasing themselves of that obligation that kept them feeling stuck and tied to the situation before. It's no longer happening here, because we got the Two of Pentacles with the clarified by the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. And I also got a download about this too. This karmic feminine dreams of fortune and fame, but they don't want to do any work to get that fortune and fame. They want to be in the spotlight. They want to look important. They want to be recognized for something, but they don't want to have to do any work to do that. So that's an aside note. But this emperor is definitely no longer working on the connection here. They may decide to terminate their employment as well, depending on the situations. For some of you, it could be that these emperors are walking away from jobs and marriages. Some of them are just walking away from marriages, and some of them are just walking away from jobs. So take what resonates, leave the rest. Eight of Pentacles in reverse with Justice. So no longer giving to the marriage and wanting that divorce. No longer wanting to put in the work in this marriage anymore, because there's no love here. The King of Cups in the reverse. That is karmic justice here. King of Cups in the reverse has healed their broken heart here. And they just want their independence here. And they're going to gain that by releasing the burden of the karmic feminine here. Whenever they get away from the karmic feminine, they're just going to feel so free. And they're just going to feel light and airy. And yeah, it's like I got like this download earlier of like the empresses and the emperors, whenever they finally, start talking, come into union, it's going to be like a fucking springboard. I mean, it's just going to bounce them both up together for rapid ascension. And yeah, it's going to be very amazing. It's going to be very powerful. When these chosen counterparts finally all, reunite, so much like amazing things can happen. But the potentials are limitless or endless. And I can't even hardly fathom it, because it's something I've never experienced before. It's going to all unfold before me, so I can't even comprehend it just yet. But it's going to be like the best thing ever since sliced bread. Holy Spirit, what is the rune to seal off the karmic reading for June 7th, 2022? Please and thank you. What is the final guidance for the karmic? Please and thank you. Quanas. Interesting. I will read that. We haven't gotten that in a little while. Quanas. It means torch, and the key word is passion. The rune is tied to fire, which is at once it's carrier of light and heat, but it's also destruction. Yeah. Karmic, you need to learn a valuable karmic lesson of your fire energy. That your fire energy you must handle responsibly. Because it's light, it heats, but it can burn it and destroy too. Fire energy must be handled with care. And when someone mishandles and misuses their fire energy, they just do nothing but destroy themselves and everyone around them. A young torchbearer has 2 torches in hand, and the flame that burns illuminates the wishes of the youth who was full of passion and enthusiasm. You're full of passion, but it's all lust. And where's your enthusiasm, karmic feminine? When was the last time you were truly happy about anything that didn't involve, lying, theft, deception, and trickery, and sex, and money? Each time that something new enters our lives, youthful energies are set in motion, and our gaze is illuminated by prospects that we had not taken into consideration. But you must not allow yourself to be blinded by illusions or overly devouring passions, and that is exactly what you do, karmic feminine, and you do it habitually and ritualistically, routinely. Let's reflect on how the strength of desire becomes part of our life to transform it. Are we able to achieve what we want? No, you can't achieve what you want, because your dreams are becoming a destructive force now, karmic feminine. For everything that all the negative energy and the spell work that you've been putting out, your dreams have become destructive. And really, karmic feminine, you're the only one to blame for this karmic feminine, or this karmic marriage being destroyed here. You did that with your choices. You did that. You need to sit with that and take responsibility for that, because no one did that but you. Because this was an emperor who was in this marriage for the long haul, because that's what they committed to. And that was like what they desired to do. It was their belief to do that. But you didn't treat this emperor right for a long time. You conditioned this emperor very narcissistically, and you mistreated him majorly. And you took advantage of him in every way, shape, and form of the word. And you did it for a long time. And now the tables are turning. He no longer wants to be manipulated and controlled and lied to. He never wants, he wants stability. He wants to know that, you know, he can trust you with his money and his emotions and everything, because like everything's on the line, right? If he doesn't know he can trust you, like, how can that partnership even remotely work? There's no love, there's no trust, there's nothing here but misery. And you want to hang on for money. No, you need to heal. And you can make this as easy or as hard as you want to. But just know that divine justice is here. Fairness will be restored. Whatever that means. Whatever that means for you. And Saturn and Pluto decide that shit. Are our ambitions commensurate with our potential? That would be a fuck no. Excuse me. You don't want to do shit. Your potential's great. Right? But you're not coming anywhere close to your potential here. Not at this time. And you won't be able to have that opportunity until you lose this marriage. That's not a for sure guarantee, because that's up to you to heal and move forward and do your own thing afterwards. That's on you to do. But this marriage ending is the only opportunity that you have to ascend, to transform, to rise to your potential, karmic feminine. Because you're nowhere near your potential. You're failing your potential quite miserably with all this lying and manipulation bullshit. If you just invest in Quanas in the healthy way, it can increase your vitality and make you more resourceful and excellent in regards to emotional issues. But your vitality is waning. You're definitely not resourceful if you're in the 5 of Pentacles. And you're not excellent in regards to emotional issues, because you've consistently come up as Queen of Cups and Empress in the reverse. Both in the reverse in my readings forever. So no, when it comes to emotional issues, you're the person to stay away from. Because, karmic feminine, you have a lot of healing to do. You have a mother wound that needs to be healed. You were never nurtured. And therefore, you don't have that ability to nurture anyone else, because you were never nurtured. You don't even know what that looks like. That nurturing is all toxic. You do things very similar to the way that your mom did things, but you push the envelope to a much more extreme. And that's not an accomplishment. That's a setback. That's really going down the wrong path in life. So, Karmic Feminine, it's time to stop bullshitting. You can't shit the shitter. All right? The jig's up. I've exposed you over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. When are you going to take accountability? Probably when you lose it all. It's what had happened for me. I almost died, man. I lost it all and I almost died. Because of self-neglect. As a Cancer, you needed that love and that nurturing and you didn't get it. So you don't know how to do it. That's like, it's an inability for you. You have a very toxic way of nurturing. I bet with all these fucking pentacles here, I'll bet that you emotionally neglect your children, but you make up for it and compensate for it by buying them shit. You buy them shit to keep them occupied and out of your hair so you can do whatever you want to fucking do. That's not parenting. That's called distracting everyone so you can have your cake and eat it too. That's what I call a recipe for super duper karma coming your way. And it's been accumulating. And that pressure is going to come down real hard on you. It's going to get bad. I'm not even playing with you. You got some real hard times here with this Five of Pentacles. Real hard time. I can totally see you doing a lot of stupid bullshit to try to get some attention. Because you want that attention, don't you? You need that attention. Crave that attention. Why? Because you're narcissistic. What do you do with narcissists? You expose them and then you ignore them. And you leave them. That's how you deal with them. And then they can either heal that of themselves, if they have the courage to do so, or they can just stay and get worse. Choice is theirs. I used to display narcissistic personality traits. I mean, I grew up with narcissists all around me. You know, I learned tactics to how to defend myself that, you know, that narcissists would use to attack people. That's how I would defend myself. So it's just like, it's like a counterattack on the karmic. So, I don't know. That's what I have for you. I just really want you to know, Karmic, that this part of your journey that's coming up is going to be very long, hard, and difficult. But it is the only way to get you to your potential. But you have to choose to rise to your potential. If you don't want to rise to your potential, you don't have to. But that would be very foolish and unwise. Because you could really make a difference in this world. The sun and the star in your chart, man. If you could just be honest, you could be so dynamic. But it's the confidence that you lack. And until you truly get that confidence, you'll never get that public recognition the right way. You're getting public recognition by lying, theft, deception, trickery, lying and manipulation and mind games and wanting to win at all costs. That's so foolish. And you're seeing how foolish that is now and or soon. And when all this shit blows up in your face, when this is all said and done, you'll have no one to blame but yourself. Your actions have created this. This emperor would have stayed forever if you would have just made better choices, appreciated them, stopped doing spell work on them, stopped being such a nasty bitch, etc. But you had to overdo it. So now, what's done is done, and what's fair is fair. So, thank y'all for watching and supporting my channel in all the ways that you do. I appreciate y'all very much. I hope y'all have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to y'all soon.